All right, welcome back. How you doing? We're here at the doorstep. If you remember last time we left off, we apparently had to go searching through some houses. Um, or some buildings, abandoned building. There's a house there. I don't think it's gonna be the barracks, if I'm honest. So I'm gonna check over this way. Hey, pupper. All right. I remember stepping in here once before. Not for any particular reason. I was just curious and looking around. A man's clothes were heaped on the floor. They were taken off in a hurry. Thick layer of dust lying untouched on the table for years has been wiped away in the middle of the tabletop. Okay. Ew. Why is there a bloodshot eye here? I hope there's nothing down here. You can hear muffled sighs coming from the next room. What the? Hey, this is supposed to be like PG-13 at best, right? Camelia, what are you doing here? Why is there a body?
How lovely to see you here.
Oh, shit. No! Oh, no. Don't tell me you've been the murderer this whole damn time. Oh, no. Okay. Focus here. Hearing steps behind her, Camelia whips around and freezes. She glances at the bloody dagger in her hand and at the dead body at her feet. Happened again, huh? Her lips quiver for a fraction of a second before settling into an impeccably polite smile.
Socorus is an ancient land. The spirits of these places have spoken to people since time immemorial, and some of those people heard them and were able to respond. The shamans of Socorus were always held in high esteem. They knew the will of the spirits, the will of the land itself. Many Khelids would come to the shamans to learn what the spirits desired in order to gain their support.
That cannot be her own.
When the world wound opened and the demons poured into Golarion, they drowned Socorus in blood. The earth moaned as it soaked up the blood of Khelids, crusaders, and demons. The spirits drank this blood, slowly becoming deranged and turning into incarnations of madness and pain. Look what Socorus has turned into! It's an open wound on the body of Golarion. The world wound has changed it beyond all recognition. And the spirits, these poor creatures have been corrupted. Twisted by war, they moan and they howl, but only shamans can hear their senseless cries of agony. I am a shaman. Maria, the spirit I am bonded with, is mad and can speak of nothing but her endless hunger for blood. I give her what she asks for. I feed her the blood of crusaders.
Her breathing grows heavy as her pupils dilate. No.
The spirits of Socorus can no longer speak to shamans. All I can hear is the cacophony of their howls, screams, and laments. But there is a way to restore their sanity. By performing rituals. Bloody but effective rituals. When the untainted blood of the Crusaders cleanses the corruption that Maria fed on for centuries, the spirit will regain her sanity and I shall be able to speak to her. I shall be able to ask her advice, to find out how we can heal the world wound. Tell me, isn't this knowledge worth a handful of lives?
Perception check passed. This is definitely not her first victim.
Too few. Morea's hunger is still so great. Her pain cannot be soothed by a single victim. But success is within my grasp. I can feel it. It is even possible that today's victim will be the last.
Well, that's awfully convenient. Although, I think I am going to agree with you on that.
Forgive me, I forgot to make the introductions. This is Morea. Or rather, this is her home. Or her prison, to call a spade a spade. I caught this spirit a long time ago, and I tried for so long to speak with it. My little demented ball of rage. I felt compelled to bind it to this amulet, just temporarily, until I worked out how to help it. If I am to be fully honest, her name, Morea, is of my own devising. She is not yet able to speak to me, but I still needed a name to call her by.
Why do you think so?
I do not think. I know. I sense things many people cannot. I can infer what the spirits want. For example, there is one spirit hanging over your left shoulder as we speak. It came to enjoy Morea's victim. Can you sense its hunger?
Oh, that little giggle just gave me some seriously creeped out vibes.
Spirits are akin
Well
to
done,
animals.
actress.
You cannot bring a hungry dog to heal. You cannot stroke a hungry cat. To speak to a spirit, you must first feed it. It is not their fault that after so many years of torment, the only thing that can satisfy their hunger is blood. My ritual will work. I did not read about it in books or learn it from some wizened teacher. You could say that I invented it myself, with Morea's help. I just know that it will work, sooner or later. I can feel it. The world wound cannot be allowed to poison all the lands of Golarion. The spirits of Sikoris know this better even than you and I. They may know how to heal it. And if not, then perhaps they will know how to eradicate it quickly and painlessly. We're fighting against demons. It is a just cause. But imagine we win and the demons vanish for good. Do you think the world wound will vanish along with them? That it's something we can defeat with weapons? That it won't burst open again at some point in the future like an old festering abscess?
You do not know what I know. Holy shit.
I am thinking of the future of these lands, of how to heal them and restore them. Would you not agree that a few crusaders' lives is a price worth paying? He's the youngest son of a noble from Mendiv. I believe his name was Rillick or Relic. I think the dolt was in love with me. He was ever so eager to come with me to this house. One hint was all it took.
Fucking psycho.
He is of no interest to me. Morea wanted his blood, so I sacrificed him. The rest is immaterial. That is your right. Just as a mole has the right not to believe in the existence of the sun, a butterfly has the right not to believe in summer, an infant has the right not to believe in death. I have revealed the truth to you. You are free to reject it if you wish. My ritual is not yet complete. I have made the sacrifice. Now I just have to let Morea drink the blood. Will you allow me to complete the ritual?
No.
You wish to kill me?
Save the last one for me.
Combat abilities.
You are geared, but not as much as I.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Nope.
So it comes to this.
I'm too tanky for you.
You've made your choice. That will serve as an example.
Puh. Fucking psycho. I need to have a talk with Anivia. How long did she know this? God damn it. All those heads? All those bodies that... I even found her once, just straight up... Oh, God. Okay. Well, you can rot here, as far as I'm concerned. Justice has been done. That also means I just lost a companion. Yep, she's gone. I killed her for being a psycho. She has killed a lot of people. But what gets me about it is, like, is the demons that she's killing not enough? But I guess not.
For trouble.
Damn. Damn, damn, damn. First, tell me honestly, what exactly do you know about this crime? Crime? What crime? Anivia says with a smirk before becoming deadly serious. Listen, Commander. I was just using my brain, following certain individuals, listening to what people have to say on the street. I had my suspicions. What are suspicions worth? On their own? Nothing. I didn't have any proof. I'm not Erebeth. I'm not going to go digging for the truth. Because if I dug deep enough, the Knight Commander would be down a companion, smack bang in the middle of a war. How will that help anything? I'm not going to be the one to sculpt this crusade, so I'll be keeping my mouth shut. I trust that you'll handle this in whatever way is best for the crusade. If you want to tell Erebeth everything, go ahead. It's your call. Alright, well the problem's been solved. Damn it! Alright. I need to go to the prison, because I still need to resolve the issue with Sosiel's brother. But now I also need to go see Erebeth.
There are many roads to success.
Well, did you talk to the conspirators? They're all dead. That's a shame. I think I'm welling up. It was a trap. You were hoping the monster would kill us too. Accusations again. You can say whatever you like, but where's the proof? You can't scare me. Listen, do you understand the situation you've gotten yourself into? You'd be wise not to antagonize us. You should help us and hope that everything you've done, we still have a little mercy for you. Ha! Mercy? I'd be a fool to believe that lie. I know how kind you and your brother are. My whole back is covered with scars because of his mercy. Tell us what really happened. Or what? Or there's a noose waiting for you. Alright, I've got nothing else to do. Your bars are strong, locks are good. You got me. I hope for your... Your pastor casts a vicious look at Sosiel. Your mercy. Well, listen. This time I'll tell you how it was. I was a soldier fighting for the Expirators. That wasn't a lie. I was a valet for that scumbag Trevor. He used to work me hard, but that was a long time ago, before the demons took him. Took him? How? Where? How could you even say such a thing? Keep listening, don't interrupt me. We were hunting Chimera back then. It's an easy job for the Expirators, even with all the demonic freakiness the wound gives a Chimera. We were driving it towards your boy, Trevor. He was prepared to attack, and then a demon appeared. Huge one, scary, in a black mask. Bam! Rips one knight to pieces. Bam! There goes another one. And then the demon looks at Trevor and says, "This one is good. I'll take him." And he picked it up like he weighed nothing and vanished. Well, what could he do? That demon was chopping up knights left and right and center. What could we do? We turned and ran. Then the rest of our guys caught up to us. They executed a few of us on the spot as a warning and made the others slaves, live bait for the monsters. Slaves don't live long. Only 3 of us survived out of the whole unit, and no one has seen Trevor since. How did she get Trevor's shield? Marinta? She and Trevor were sleeping together. They dragged Trevor off. He dropped his shield, so she picked it up, like to remember him. I'm telling you, those two deserved each other. When Trevor was gone, that crazy bitch wanted all of us to be executed. The whole unit. The Paralictor refused to waste good people who said that we would be useful as slaves. She made a scene and then transferred to another order. Good riddance. Jeez. Real devil. Didn't go easy on anyone. Beat us good. Knights respected him, and us ordinary infantry were afraid to show our faces to him. No one knows what happened to the Expirators. They all died. Where are the other 2? I think they were going to go to Canabras. They wanted to pretend to be refugees and then wing it. Do you want to catch them too? They're probably somewhere near the creepy church where the undead used to be. I heard they planned to build a shelter there to stay away from the local commander. Have you heard enough? Yes, Sosiel's voice sounds hollow and he looks totally lost. I have. So it's true. My brother betrayed everything we believed in. Wait. This is only one person's side of the story and a liar at that. Let's find the other 2 survivors and ask them. What's the point of running away from the truth? The others will only confirm his words. Sosiel looks down, but then hesitantly looks up at you, although it probably wouldn't hurt. Excuse me, I need some fresh air. Talk to the fugitives near Lost Chapel. I'm gonna leave you here. You did try to kill me. I guess, well... No, you didn't. I mean, yes and no. No, in the sense that there's probably no realistic way you could have known there was a freaking purple worm. But you did lie to me. But that's not worth a death sentence. I mean, technically, you... Technically, you didn't break any laws. There's Captain Odan. Got all kinds of people here. What the hell? There's the Sword of Valor. Nice. Mander, what's your succubus pal done this time? What are you talking about? You don't need know either, huh? Weird. Who gave the order then? Arueshalae's locked up in Dresden's dungeon. I tried to find out who gave the order to jail her and who's carried it out, but I came up empty-handed. What's the story there then? If you ask me, it's one of two things. Either it was you who secretly ordered her arrest, or is Arueshalae herself, and she just feels like locking herself up in a cell. Which one seems more likely to you? Okay. Anything odd? I suppose I have. She's been more secretive than usual. Before, my people would spot her every now and then, and she'd observe the ordinary folk going about their business. But lately, she's been spending most of her time holed up in the outskirts of the city, away from people. It's a little unusual. Oh, and one more thing. Believe it or not, but one of my spies swear he heard her crying out there on her own. I'll definitely talk to her then. All we know is that we know nothing at all. Talking to her might be a good idea. I'm rooting for her redemption just like you, but who could tell what's going inside the head of a demon who's trying to turn good? Okay. Alright. And this is all just... It's been a lot. I guess it wasn't, like, okay, from, like, a game standpoint, I kind of moved on from Camelia. She's not a bad character. She's definitely a Gishy type build. But I think, in the grand scheme of what I've seen from some of the other companions, it's a little underwhelming. Where... Decrees... Nope. Alright. Nothing here. Since I'm here, might as well check. So... I don't have any reason to go there. Talk to the fugitives near Lost Chapel. That's going to be a long way out of the way. I don't know. What should I go do? Why is she... Did she imprison herself for reasons? Okay, we're back here again. Yeah. It's honestly a real shame about Camelia. Why did I confess? I'm such an idiot. Yeah. Graham. Where? Oh, she's here. Arueshalae stands in the middle of the room, immersed in painful contemplation. Seeing you approach, she recoils in fright. No, don't come any closer. Please don't. Why are you here? This is where I belong. You shouldn't be alone with me. Please leave, I'm begging you. It's dangerous. I'm dangerous. What's up with this music? Okay. The succubus raises her ruby eyes to you, and you notice streaks of tears on her face. When I joined your party, I thought to myself, this is it. I'm a crusader now. I might actually be able to rid myself of my demon nature, but it's so hard. The abyss lives within me. I let my guard down for a moment, and there it was, waiting to remind me of what I truly am. I didn't hurt anyone, but I just can't talk about it. It's too shameful. Please just leave me here in this cell. Let these walls be my cloister. And don't talk to me unless absolutely necessary. I will still accompany you in your travels, but until I curb the demon inside me, I should keep my distance from you. Alright. What's going on with you? Please talk to me. I know it's not easy for you, but I can help if you let me. You really do want to help me. You want to save a beast from the abyss who doesn't deserve to be near someone like you? The succubus sighs. Fine, I'll tell you why I'm here, and after I do, I'll understand it if you don't ever want to see me again. You've been so kind to me. You've treated me like I've already deserved your kindness, like I wasn't a demon but a mortal, and I... Her cheeks blush. I'm starting to feel that you're becoming very important to me. I want to be near you, talk to you, touch you. I think I understand what you're getting at. Wait a minute, hold on. Did she actually put herself in horny jail? Oh my god. I think I understand what you're getting at. You understand? I'm a demon. I don't want to be one, but I don't know how to stop. The most terrible weapon of any succubus is her caress, which leeches life from the one who trusted her. I still possess this weapon, whether I like it or not. I'm like a venomous snail? Snake? Toad? I don't remember. Like an animal that can't help but sting, even if it doesn't want to. Scorpions are like that. In my previous life, I had many lovers. Some were my tormentors, who degraded and broke me to a point where I barely survived. And for others, I was their tormentor. I devoured, degraded, and drained their souls dry. Every single day, I struggled to suppress this desire with unholy hunger inside me. But when you're near, with a sob, Arueshalae wipes away her tears. Oh no, this is a romance arc. It really is. Anyway, forgive me, please forgive me. I don't want want that, but every time I see you, my desires overwhelm me. Frightening, demonic desires. I can't curb them. As I look at you, I can't stop and imagining us, you and I, together. Oh. Can't you? Wow. Wow. I don't even know what I should say. I think I understand. I'm not angry with you. I'm not. I'm not without sin either, to be perfectly honest. And that's true too. Really? I can't picture it. Arueshalae peers timidly into your eyes. Would you care to tell me? To share with me? Yeah. I have failed people who were relying on me. And there have been times when I've lied when I've told the truth. I should have told the truth. For a demon, trust is a stupid manifestation of weakness. It took me a long time to learn not to break others' trust. Arueshalae casts a shy glance at you. And it took even longer to learn how to put trust in someone else. It's so unsettling but oddly liberating. To turn my back on someone without being afraid of getting stabbed. Thank you for sharing with me. It turns out that even you are not entirely free from evil. A wise priest once said, if a sinner at least realizes he has sinned, this means he still retains a chance for redemption. Mortals often do bad things, even without demons tempting them to do so. But many mortals also realize that they're doing something bad. They can repent, and they can try to make things right. That's the main thing I'm trying to learn from you mortals. I think I understand. I'm not angry with you. Thank you. I still have much work to do to rid myself of my inner monster. You don't have to hide away from me in this cell. Come on out. They're tearing you apart. What hope do I have of controlling with you so near? Yeah, desires are not deeds. We don't send people to prison for their thoughts. Yeah, if you want to... I'm not down with this one. I don't know, desires are horrible. Talking, share thought. Would that be so bad? Would it? Arueshalae ponders that for a while, then nods to herself. You're right. Some of these desires are so light, so joyful, so mortal. But right after these innocent dreams, others come. Cruel, violent, demonic ones, and I don't know how to separate them. Now, if you want to learn how to live like a mortal, then instead of hiding, you need to learn how to live among people you care about. But what if I slip up? Until I learn how to not be a monster, anyone close to me is in danger. Desires are not deeds. We don't send people to prison for their thoughts. You wouldn't say that if you knew what I was thinking. You have no inkling of what my desires are. If you could only see what I'm imagining right now. For thoughts like these, I deserve more than a prison cell. I deserve the gallows. Jesus Christ, Arueshalae. Well, there's no use in trying to hide from your nature. You must overcome it. Don't worry. I really do want to try to help her, though. You aren't scared of me at all. You know what a lying monster I am, but you still trust me. Why? What is it that you see me when I fail to see in myself? She wrings her hands and falls silent for a long time. She really did throw herself in horny jail. Oh, well. When she starts speaking again, her voice seems firmer as she found some source of inner strength. Thank you for believing in me. It means I should believe in myself too. I won't hide in this cell anymore. If you say that I won't slip up, that means I won't. She smiles at you timidly. I will watch you until I learn to look at the world the way the mortals do, without evil and violence in my heart. I'll learn to look at you the way you deserve. Okay. Well, that was kind of a sweet interaction, but... Are you just going to hang out here? Alright. That shout in your dream. Who was that? Please don't ask. I don't want to be reminded of it. Okay. I knew him in the past and I was hoping that he would never reappear in my life. We both caused each other a lot of pain. Please don't make me relive all of it again. Alright, well... Alright, I have to go. I guess you're just gonna hang out here now?
Focus on the goal.
Damn, you show a suck and just any bit of kindness and all of a sudden she's all up in your business. So much so that she has to throw herself in Horny jail. Oh, now she's back out again. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the map and see how far Lost Chapel is. I don't know why, I feel like it... I guess if I have to, I may just go ahead and, not necessarily have to, but skip ahead and teleport over there. Okay, out you go and you come. Oh. God dang it. Okay. Yeah, there's no time constraints because I'm still in Dresden. Okay, I thought Lost Chapel was like way closer to Kinebris. I haven't been here in a while. Deserter. Yep, that's be 2 deserters. A pair of wounded fugitives sit wrapped up in a rag near a barely smoking fire. A half-elf man and a dwarf woman. There's a mixture of revulsion and sympathy on Sosiel's face. After a moment of hesitation, he walks towards the fire. Did you escape from slavery among the Knights of the Order of the Nail? What? No, revered cleric. We know nothing about any. Stop playing dumb. They know all about us. It's obvious that Graham ratted us out, the scoundrel. Damn it, we're done for. The half-elf looks at you wistfully. He's clearly ready to part with his life. Sosiel looks at you silently. There's a storm of emotion on his face. He opens his mouth to say something, but after taking a shaky breath, he closes it again. The cleric obviously doesn't know where to begin. Alright, well, did you really? We did. Not in the order proper, of course, just hired soldiers. First we served for money, then they made us slaves and we worked for free. We deserve to be punished. Because of us, the only good person in their damn order perished. It's true, if we hadn't lost our nerve back then. What can you tell us about Graham? Complete scumbag. The Hell Knights hired infantry are no followers of Shaylin. There aren't many good people among us, but Graham still stood out. The last to fight, the first to eat. Always ready to pillage, rob civilians, and steal from corpses. There's nothing he wouldn't do, and he drank like a horse. Yeah, I figured as much. He did try to indirectly kill us. One of the knights, probably the best of them, he made Graham his valet. Tried to make him a better person, but to no effect. Graham quit drinking, though, but he was still scum. This knight had a saying. He said Graham changed his gold for copper coins. I'm not sure there was anything golden about Graham. Rust, more like, but Master Vanek tried to see some good in him. It's a pity he died without finding anything. Changed his gold for copper coins. Sosiel repeats his words in a whisper, clenching in his fist. Our proverb from Andoran. Tell me of the knights in your escape. The order we served hunted monsters. You know, manticores, basilisks, sometimes even dragons. But this time their instincts were wrong. Yes, they didn't expect that beast. It caught them off guard, and before we knew it, half the unit was dead. They tried to fight back, but we... What about us? For us, it was a chance to be free. We ran towards Canabras. Nobody there would care where we come from and who we served, but Graham was braver. He took armor from a corpse and went to Mindev through Dresden. It's probably where you picked him up, right? Yeah. Tell me, Sosiel's voice breaks. He clears his throat and starts over. Tell me what you know about Trevor Vanek. Master Vanek, the dwarf looks down. We served under his command. He was an amazing man, a true hero. Alright, what was he doing in the Hell Knights? We heard he came from somewhere in Indran. Not for profit like us. No, he had one goal, to rid this world of demons. I always thought he was too good to be a Hell Knight. Such a man should have been a paladin, but who are we to question our commander about his life choices? Anyway, he made his way in the world. In half a year, he was promoted from squire to a knight, went through the trial, and earned the right to wear black armor. What kind of person was he? Strict, demanding towards others, but towards himself above all. And despite his strictness, he was a kind man. He just knew that discipline was required if he wanted to survive here long enough among the demons. He'd work as hard. He could thrash the high-lows for his wrongdoings, but his strictness saved many lives. Yes, he often talked to us about his brother. According to him, he was a real saint, but even if only part of where Master Vanek told us was true, his brother was a decent man. Not a fighter, not a hero, an ordinary village priest somewhere in Andoran. A man who seeks no glory, but just does everything he can do to help others. Sosiel looks away. Master Vanek idolized him. He used to say that he would never be as good as a person as him, but at least he would win this war so that his brother wouldn't have to see it. I don't know what kind of person his brother really is, but I remember one thing. He used to say that when you go to a war, leave your heart at home or you'll taint it. I think his heart really stayed there with his brother in Andoran, among all those orchards and vine groves. Clean and pure while his body was drowning in mud and blood here. Well, what happened to him? We killed him. The fuck? That's not true. It was the demons that killed him. We could have saved him, but we were cowards. I'll never forgive myself. We were hunting down Chimera, and Master Vanek and the other knights were supposed to kill it. And suddenly a terrifying demon in a black mask appeared out of nowhere. He roared something like, "You'll do," and grabbed Master Vanek, and then he ran straight at us. We should have fought and taken him back, but we panicked and scattered. When we came to our senses, there was no sign of them. We were made slaves as punishment. They said that if we couldn't fight honorably in formation, we'd atone for our crime by doing dirty work. They made us dig trenches, carry baggage, and in battle they'd send us ahead to distract the monsters as bait. We dropped like flies. Out of all those who were on that damned hunt, only 2 of us survived. 3 if you count Graham. So, wait, so was he killed or abducted? No one found his body, it's true, but no one saw him again either. What could the demons have done with him? They must have devoured him. Hopefully it was quick. Well. I'm not surprised Graham is a scumbag. I might go execute him. There's a woman named Marinta in the chapter. How did she get Trevor's shield? She was Master Vanek's betrothed. When the demons dragged him away, his shield was left on the ground. Marinta took it as a keepsake. I don't know what he saw in her. She was angry like a devil. But with him, even she seemed to become a bit kinder. But once he was gone, she turned into a real Inris. Oh, jeez. She wanted us to be executed for cowardice, every last one of us. And when the commander said no, she left for another order. I don't know what happened to her after that. Alright. Tell me yourself. I don't really need to know that. So what do you say? Sosiel, so you are... No one saw a body, right? So maybe I still have a chance of finding my lost brother. Thank you for your words. You have given me back my hope. Sosiel hands a small bag to the fugitives. Take this. There are healing potions, food, some gold, and a letter. Show it to the guards at the gates of Kinebris. You will be taken care of. Sosiel is too kind a man, but I'm not going to coddle you. Report to Dresden and atone for your sins by fighting the demons there. You know what? I'm not going to say a damn thing. The cleric watches them leave. It seems I knew very little about my brother and about myself. He looks at you sadly. It's not only Trevor's fate you're worried about, is it? I've always looked up to Trevor. I always thought he was weak and tried to be... I thought I was weak and tried to be like him, but if he has fallen so low, then what could have happened to me? What do I know about myself and my limits? If this war has made a Hell Knight out of him, what will I become? Well, now you know what at least happened. I found out the truth, but the cleric shakes his head. I'm not sure what to think of it. Trevor fell as a paladin. Trevor fell as a paladin, but did you hear what these people said about him? He was the best of the Hell Knights. I can't wrap my head around it. What do you make of it? Well, I know for all the times I ran First Edition Pathfinder, good aligned Hell Knights are not common. They are kind of rare, but it's not unheard of. I distinctly remember one key NPC that was actually lawful good, and in a Paralictor in the, I forget which particular order, but yeah. So it happens. Well, your brother is a real hero. Exiled from the palace to become the best among the Hell Knights. This is not what he dreamed of, but at least he saved someone. He changed some lives for the better. Isn't that the true calling of a hero? The most important point is he might still be alive. I don't know what demon in the black mask attacked him and where he was taken, and it scares me to imagine what they did to him there. But he might still be alive, and that means my hope is still alive too. Yeah. Glad they can help you. Oh, we got a level. Hells yeah. Oh.
What Watch out for trouble.
Look at all that junk. Enter. Go to the Citadel. Nothing else is going to ambush me? Waiting for me to come through the door? Man, what an eventful session. Seriously. Alright. I think on that note, I'm catching the time. I'm going to call this particular recording sesh here.
Keep your calm.
And probably the episode. So, on that note, I'll go ahead and see you next time. I don't know. I might be running out of time to actually get things done, but that one, I'm still waiting for it to proc, but it's got to proc soon. I'm getting a lot of crazy stuff happening. Anyway, until then, take care.